be a happier man today. I'm standing at the Mecca of world tennis, Wimbledon's centre court. And this year, the world's greatest sporting event, the Olympics, are being held here. Now let's go in and actually see centre court. I'm here at centre court at Wimbledon. And this year the traditional events will be played, which are singles, doubles and mixed. But let us talk about the participants from India. Let's focus on our players. We have Somdev Burman, India's top singles player, who's been a former top 100 player in the past. He's got a wild card in singles, but unfortunately Somdev's had an injury and he's been indisposed for the past 8 months, so we really haven't seen him in action. So I wouldn't really say that he's a real contender for a medal. But in the doubles, we have Mahesh Bhupati and Rohan Bopanna. They've teamed up about 8 months ago, had some success on the tour, not a whole lot of success, but some success, and I would think that they would have a better chance than any of the other players. We then have Lee. Well, he's known as Lee, but he's actually Leander Pace, and Vishnu Vardhan.
I did. I tried to represent her.
Now, Vishnu is a newcomer. His first Olympics, new to even Leander. Leander and Vishnu haven't played before, but Leander, being the motivator that he is, should bring the best out of Vishnu. So, with the big serve of Vishnu's and Leander's service, his volleying, his overall, let's say his technique on grass, he's one of the best grass court players in the world, there might be a medal there for them as well.
Coming back to Wimbledon is literally like one of the greatest thrills ever. Especially playing the Olympics here is phenomenal. Just where we stand on court number 10, I won my junior singles final on court number 3 there. Played a great match with Martina Navratilova a few years ago on court number 2, which used to be court number 12. And as Vishnu was with me through Wimbledon, about 10 days ago I was playing on court number 1 in the semis and centre court in the finals. So really familiar with the way the surface plays, really familiar with the ambience and the surroundings here. Part of my job is to actually make this big man comfortable on this surroundings, and that's what I'm trying to do. We're having a lot of fun, we're practicing really hard, and it's a great thrill for us because, as you can see, Andy Murray is behind us. We've got the British #1 doubles team here playing with him, and the whole environment at the Olympics here at Wimbledon is phenomenal. For me, I've done this 6 times now. It's been, 24 years since I've been playing Olympics, but it just seems like my first time again, and it's a lot of fun and we're enjoying it. I am very, very blessed to have tennis in my life. I'm very blessed to play with amazing, talented young kids like this who, even though he towers over me by about 6 inches, we share a lot of experiences. I try and share some of my wisdom, some of my, so-called wisdom, some of my experiences with him. And really, Vish and Sanya and Radek and Elena, my partners that I play with through the year, their enthusiasm, like Vish for example, he's such a hard-working boy. He has got an amazing God-given gifts of his height, of his power, his strength. I keep on asking him what he used to eat for breakfast when he was a kid, because I wish I had some of that height and strength. But just that enthusiasm that he plays with, the way he's working on the court. Like today we worked on his low forehand volley.
I heard that. Something about lunging forward and stretching out.
And just that interaction, is what keeps me motivated.
Yeah, it does. I mean, but every point is very important when you get into the match, and you'll have to be focused from the start. So it makes it a little difficult, but still, most of the matches on tour you have the no ad scoring and the super tie break. So we're used to that more than playing complete sets. So we are more focused for every point. So yeah, I think it should be fine.
In the women's, we have Sanya and Rushmi Chakravarti. They won medals in the past. Rushmi is a big ITF player, and Sanya, we all know, has had a lot of success in women's doubles and mixed doubles all around the world. I wouldn't really put them in contention for a medal, but let's wish them all the best. And lastly, Sania and Leander playing mixed. That should be a very exciting pair. And I would think that they have a good chance to coming out with a medal in that event as well.
Well, look, I mean, realistically, obviously, not many people expect us to win. I mean, Rushmi's, been around for very long. She's been playing and has dominated Indian tennis for a very long time. I think it's a great opportunity for us to just go out there and play. Really, honestly, like you said, we've not played together too much, she obviously hasn't played at this level as much as well, so it's unfortunate, but now she has this chance, and I think it's amazing for her. I feel so happy for her that after all these years she's finally gotten a chance to represent her country at the Olympics, and we're just going to try to go out there and have fun and try to enjoy ourselves and really live in the moment. Obviously, we're professional tennis players, and I always said that, we both play forehand side, but that was something that we had to discuss and obviously come to some conclusion about, and we have come to that. And Leander's so good from at the net that it really doesn't matter what side he's playing,